Hey everybody, welcome to Co-op Cinema. Today, me and my brother doing a co-op talks all about the movie Transformers, the first Transformers.
2007, yeah.
2007, because the new Transformers movie is called Transformers 1,
yeah.
which could be confusing, but this is the Transformers live action one. Yeah. We talk about some fun facts, some big L's, some big wins. It's really fun, so please check it out. Are you ready to start the episode?
Yeah, let's get ready. Thank you very much.
Leave a like. Autobots, let's roll.
Okay.
No, that was horrible.
Let me try mine.
All right.
Autobots. No, wait, hold on. I can do it. Sam, where is the cube?
Sam Witwicky, where is the cube? That's like the lowest.
Wait, I have the monologue of
Autobots.
like the end monologue. I am Optimus Prime. I send this message to any surviving Autobots taking refuge among the stars. We are here. We are waiting.
What I've done.
Was that good?
I think that was pretty good, bro. No
We'll take
cap.
it.
That was pretty good, dude. No cap.
All right, dude. So Transformers, let's talk a little bit about it, bro.
Transformers, brother.
What was your first initial thoughts to this movie?
I absolutely love this movie. I think this is a really good movie, dude. Really, really, really good movie. It's one of those movies that's a blockbuster movie. You don't get many like them, and it's just fun all the way around. It's deep, but not too deep. It's a good movie all around, brother. What'd you think?
Definitely. I remember, we watched this movie in Mexico. Everyone wanted to go watch it. And if I'm being honest with you, bro, this was one of those movies where I was like, I can't believe like this looks so good, like CGI wise.
Yeah.
It was one of those where I'm like, this is revolutionary.
Yeah.
This looks so real. The effects, the sound, like it was a movie experience in the theater, obviously.
It definitely was, especially like at the time I wasn't really watching trailers or anything. So I heard Transformers. I was like, this is probably gonna be really lame.
Yeah.
But dude, super good, super funny, super actiony, just very good.
So good.
I liked it a lot, bro. Release date? What year was? We talked about it. 2007. July 3, 2007. 4th of July movie. What do you think the budget was for this, bro?
The budget for this movie, well, some fun facts that I had heard and stuff like that was that the military actually volunteered like some of their stuff because they didn't have that much budget. But honestly, I still think the budget was pretty high. I'm gonna go with high or low. I'm gonna go with $350,000.
$1,000?
$1 million, sorry.
I was like, are you kidding me, bro? $350 million. The budget was $147 million.
Honestly, I was gonna say 150K, but whatever.
Why is it K? It's a million.
150 mils.
How much do you think it grossed domestically, though?
Dude, I think this movie did really good. I don't know. It didn't pass $1 billion, but I'm gonna go with $750 million.
See, this is what I don't get, bro. It grossed $320 million.
No way.
Domestically. But something I have heard is these movies do really good overseas.
Oh, yeah. Like, especially.
Like super good. Like in Asia and whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe that brought it up. But I mean, I know it was a really good movie. I liked it a lot. Director, obviously, Michael Bay. Which I think this was my first Michael Bay movie that I've ever seen.
Interesting.
Like, yeah. Because I know he did Armageddon. Never seen Armageddon to this day. Never seen Bad Boys. What other movie has he done? Oh, I saw the Ninja Turtles movie, but obviously that was after Transformers.
Yeah, before Transformers, he did Bad Boys, a movie called The Rock. He did Pearl Harbor. I was at the actual real Pearl Harbor. Not too long ago. Here's a picture.
Here's a picture of me.
Yeah, really interesting. But I haven't seen. Actually, you know what? Any other of these other movies, I haven't seen. Not even Armageddon.
Have you? Oh, the before ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've heard Armageddon is super good. I've obviously heard Pearl Harbor.
He did 13 Hours, bro. That one movie with John Krasinski.
Never.
No.
Never heard of it.
It's like an army movie.
Yeah. No, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. So Michael Bay, bro.
Yeah, dude. Interesting director. A lot of people don't really like him. If I'm being, just completely honest, I think for a movie wise, he's not the greatest, I'll say, but I think he's a good guilty pleasure guy.
Nah, bro. I think he's good. I really think he's good, but I think he got oversaturated once he started doing, because he still did another like 2 of these Transformers movies. Is he directing the new Transformers 1 movie?
No.
Are you 100% sure?
100% sure.
100% sure.
100%.
Like you're not even gonna Google because you're 100% sure.
Transformers 1. The director is Josh Cooley.
Okay, never mind.
Josh Cooley has done movies like Toy Story 4, Inside Out.
But I actually think Michael Bay is a really good director. I just think after Transformers and then because he did the Ninja Turtles movies, I think those were kind of similar and actiony and kind of crazy that it kind of oversaturated. Kind of like what happened to M. Night Shyamalan, where M. Night Shyamalan's really good, but then he kept doing the same type of movie. And then it was just like, bro, we got your thing. But dude, this movie's super good, man. In a lot of ways, like the cinematic shots of like the classic Michael Bay, like going in a circle around the character or something going over like just really good stuff.
So
bro.
good, bro. Yeah, like the action in this movie is honestly like it's a Michael Bay thing. Like he created his own not genre, but like his specific type of shots and just everything, like which the lens flares that go crazy and stuff like that.
Yeah, so, like the sun's there, but the lens flares on the other side or whatever.
Yeah.
I have a question for you, brother.
Tell me.
Okay, as a car person, did this do anything for you in the car side of the of like your spectrum?
Yeah, I mean, man. I think just like the mechanic wise of like the whole like the body shifting is really cool. I've never liked American Muscle though, so a lot of people are gonna hate me because like Camaro is obviously American Muscle, but like that just isn't my vibe. But it did make like before I didn't know anything about cars, it made me want to get a Camaro. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but like definitely the Camaro is really cool in this. But did you like were some of the scenes like that's a really cool car scene or no?
No,
because there's like a shot in this that I just enjoy, and I'm not a car person, but I'm like that's a really cool like car scene.
Which one?
It's the scene right after. Is it Will Witwicky?
Sam
Witwicky. Right after him, and then the girl. They get rescued from the police one, and they're inside Bumblebee, and then there's like smoke. And then Bumblebee just rolls right out of the smoke. I'm like, that looks really cool. That's super dope. But I don't know if it does anything for you, like as a car guy.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I'll say no too. There's nothing like too crazy about that for me personally. That's a great question for me. I am a car guy.
Yeah,
I haven't done car commercials, but like I've been in production studios with like cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, since it came out in 2007, I'll say like it does have that factor where it was like really cool for the time.
Yeah, I bet.
But 100%. Nothing too crazy. Also, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the live action, wasn't directed by Michael Bay.
Are you 100% sure?
100% sure.
I just looked it up.
I know it has something to do with Michael Bay.
He probably produced it.
But like I don't know what he did.
There's no way he did not direct that, bro. There's no way. The
director is Jonathan Liebesman.
What? There's no way, bro. Do you know
produced by Michael Bay. He's a producer.
But I think he heavily produced it, bro.
Yeah, it was one of those
because it just feels like a Michael Bay movie. That's crazy. See, I didn't even know that wasn't him. You know who the voice of Leonardo is?
No.
Johnny Knoxville.
Is he really?
I think
Dude,
so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I love Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
The coolest thing, I think the best fact, the homie Eduardo told us about this.
Shout out to our Patreon, Eduardo. He
texted us this message because we in the Patreon we let them know what we're going to talk about next if they want to chime in anything about this, and he knew we were going to talk about Transformers, and he mentioned one of the coolest things about Transformers 2007 was that the 2007 Camaro wasn't released or wasn't announced anything at all to anyone before. And pretty much what Chevy did was they used Transformers the movie as like a commercial or like as a spot to showcase the newest Camaro. So like no one had that car at the time when Sam Witwicky was driving it.
So was that like the car reveal?
Pretty much, yeah.
Face
like
reveal?
Honestly, like some of the best like spec ads or commercials for cars are on movies, bro. Like I've seen this happen a lot of the times. I'm trying to think of like other scenarios.
It happens
007 with the Aston Martins, especially like the older ones.
Yeah.
I'm missing on some. Obviously Fast and Furious.
Didn't Twilight do it with the Prius?
I don't know. I don't think so. With the driving and it was cold.
Yeah, it's cold together. But don't get me started about Twilight.
A couple other movies, dude. I can't believe I can't think of them, but yeah,
a couple of the movies too.
Definitely. That was honestly a great fun fact. Do you have any fun facts about that?
I got some fun facts for you. Ready? The sound team, which I think the sound in this is really good. Like when you think about what this would sound like, that's like if you've never heard it, that's what it would sound like in your head.
Yeah.
So I think that really translated that really well. The sound team used over 100 different sounds, like including like car scrapings and like lions roaring and stuff like that to mix the perfect sound for like the transformations and stuff like that.
Sound design is really cool. Sorry, just to take a moment to appreciate sound designers, because like, what is the actual definition? It's not ADR. It's sound Foley. That's what it is. So sound Foley artists, amazing people, like what they've done with Transformers, what they've done with one of my favorite examples. Do you know which one it is?
Star Wars, brother.
Not only Star Wars. Star Wars is a good one too.
No,
it's another one.
Which one?
It's Jurassic Park with the T-Rex.
Oh, yeah.
The yellow, cool. The T-Rex. I forgot what it was. I think it was like strings being pulled or something like that.
I've heard that that's like a F1 car tire breaking.
Something like that, which is so random but so beautiful.
But mixed, like a lot of stuff mixed.
So many layers.
Yeah, I feel like that would be such a fun job to like try and get the right sounds and stuff. I think that's cool.
Punching is like cucumbers being like pressed together or something like that. Just so good. Sound Foley is like such an underrated talent, an underrated part that doesn't go appreciated as much. I mean, there is sound design now being offered in like the Oscars and stuff like that, but this movie has great really sound design. I wonder if it got nominated for anything.
While you look that up, I'll give you my second fun fact. You ready? The iconic Autobot leader Optimus Prime was voiced by
not Paul Mescal.
Close, like really close. Peter Cullen, who also voiced Prime in the original 1980s animated series, which I think is great. Do you know of any other voices that he does that are kind of famous?
Yeah, he does Invincible. He plays
really? That's cool.
He's in Invincible season 2.
Okay, cool.
He's I forgot who it was, but he's one of the old
awesome.
mans.
He's cool. But he also does Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. And he also does Knight Rider, which I think is cool.
Knight Rider?
The car kit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I just think that's cool. And I think it's cool that they brought him back to do it and stuff. Because I think is he doing it for the new one?
No, do you know who it is?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. I think it's like, you know what? It is what it is, bro.
Dude, it was so cool because I think Chris Hemsworth has such a deep voice and great voice for a young Optimus Prime. I think that's a great choice. Yeah. And he actually said in an interview recently, he was like, I called
Peter Cullen.
And he was like, I don't know what I should do. Should I do a remembrance about this or should I try and do something else? That's my impression of Chris Hemsworth. But he was like, nah, man, he told me to do my own thing. So I was like, okay, cool.
Pretty dope. Fun fact number 3. Or do you have any, were they nominated for anything?
Yeah, so for the Academy Awards, it got nominated for Best Sound Mixing.
Makes a lot of sense.
It got nominated for Best Sound Editing. And it got nominated also for Best Visual Effects.
Yeah, definitely.
Which John Fraser had to do a lot about that. So that's really cool.
Nice.
But it did win a Cinema Audio Society Award for Outstanding Achievement in Sound Mixing for Motion Pictures.
It's definitely very good. So, everything from like the guns to like when they're in the sand area. Very cool. Shia LaBeouf's character, which we haven't even talked about Shia LaBeouf, but freaking amazing.
Well, I think he's an amazing actor. I don't know if he did too amazing in this movie.
Nah, he did good. I think... You know what? I was talking about this with my wife because we watched it together. I think every single person in this movie understood the vision of what this movie was supposed to be. Because let's be real, like this isn't an Oscar movie.
This isn't Oppenheimer,
baby. This isn't Oppenheimer. It ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? This isn't The Greatest Showman. Like, but they all did what they were supposed to do, and I think every single person in this did really good. And it was fun as I was watching it because it was like, oh, I forgot this guy was in it. Oh, I forgot this guy was in it. And it's just like super funny, super good. But Shia LaBeouf's character, Sam Witwicky, was originally supposed to be a more typical action hero. But Shia LaBeouf convinced director Michael Bay to make him more of an unlikely hero, making him clumsy and making him stuff like that, which I think is good. I think he's really funny. I think Shia LaBeouf is really, really good in this.
Such an underrated actor. And I mean, I love a lot of his other performances. One of my favorite pieces of art, or sorry, like I went crazy. Nah, but the podcast with him and John Berthal is like so good.
I'm glad he found God. I mean, I haven't kept
in a way, right?
Yeah.
Nah, because like a couple of years ago, bro, I'm not even lying to you. He did find God or whatever, but he was. What was he in? Where he was like driving a car, smoking a doobie, bro.
I think that was The Punisher, no? Or was that Shia LaBeouf?
No, okay, I'm talking about Shia LaBeouf.
The actor acting.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
He was doing something, smoking doobie, right?
I just saw a video that Shia LaBeouf was like in Universal Studios trying to box somebody, bro.
Oh
like
my!
Trying to get
Wait,
down.
are you talking about John Berthal finding God?
No, I'm talking
Shia
about
LaBeouf.
Shia
Okay.
LaBeouf. Yeah,
I
we're on the
was
same page.
confused.
No, but I think he did really good in this.
Yeah.
But you know, actually, fun fact. Do you know the first time I remember seeing Shia LaBeouf in something?
No. Malcolm in the Middle? No, wait, what's the other show? It's not Malcolm in the Middle. It's a Disney Channel show.
It's a Disney Channel show. What
is it? Even Stevens.
Even Stevens.
Yes,
Good job.
let's go!
But there was actually a movie released by Disney. I believe it was either at the same time as that or right before that he did, and he actually played a kid with special needs, and he did so good. I remember seeing that before Even Stevens. You know how Disney sometimes does that? Like they'll give a actor like a movie before they have their own show or something.
Yeah.
So he's always been really, really good. And I think he did really good in this movie. Hilarious. One of my favorite lines in this movie. One of my favorite lines of just in all cinema is when he's on the bike and he's talking to the cops. He's like, "I'm in pursuit." I think that's so funny, dude. There's a lot of really good, funny lines in this. But yeah, so he wanted to make it a little bit of a different character.
Okay, solid.
The Transformers robot design was created by Industrial Light and Magic, the same visual effect company that worked on Star Wars, Jurassic Park,
some of the Avengers.
Yeah.
One of the best. I think it wasn't until I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I forgot what the production company for the visual effects artists were, but ILM was on top of their game.
Yeah,
They're
bro.
some of the greatest visual
To this
effects.
day, bro.
Yeah, literally like
day.
Avengers, a lot of the Star Wars. Their visual effects game is outstanding. One of my favorites. And yeah, like as a visual effects artist, bro, I consider myself a visual effects artist. I've won best visual effects for some of my short films at the college level.
Yeah.
What can I say? But yeah, as a visual effects artist, they're some of the greatest.
Yeah, they're definitely really good.
Yeah.
The famous freeway chase scene where the Autobots and the Decepticons battle on the California highway took over 10 days to film and involved over 200 stunt drivers. But I think that is some of the best shots in that movie. I think because that's where he splits the bus in half.
Yeah.
But he did that practically and then added it. So good. You know, one of the things I think I saw a video about this because this sounds too smart to have come from my brain. One of the best things I think about this movie is the fact that everything he films, even though he's filming like giant robots, he films it like from a human perspective. It almost felt to me while I was watching it that it could have almost even been like a handheld like documentary vibe of movie in the sense of like even when the Decepticons are attacking at the beginning, instead of showing everything like from high above, or even when it does, it feels like a helicopter shot or like people on the ground, like, and it makes it all feel like, oh shoot, like it's happening right now, it's up in the air. Instead of like giving these big wide shots, like the Power Ranger shots where you just see them like walking like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think they did that very, very well.
Interesting. Yeah, dude. So I have this really cool fun fact about this movie. This is probably like the only one I have, but so Megan Fox, she was attending a Linkin Park performance, concert, should I say. When it was over, the band invited her, you know, back behind the scenes or whatnot. And she was telling them that she was working on this live action Transformers movie. And Linkin Park requested her to tell Michael Bay to include what I've done in the movie, and that's how we got the song
so cool, bro.
in the last scene. And it's one of the most iconic things.
Iconic things. To this day, there's new memes about it, and it's actually interesting talking about Linkin Park. They, you know, obviously we lost Chester, bro.
R.I.P. Chester.
One of the best, bro.
Didn't they just replace?
They just replaced him. I actually wanted
who is
them.
It? It's a girl, right?
Yeah, it's a girl, Emily something. She does really good in the studio. Her live performance, her first one wasn't the greatest, but she was obviously like nervous and stuff. But I think she'll do good.
Her name is Emily Armstrong. What has she done before?
I don't know. I don't know. There was actually another person that auditioned that I liked a lot better. She's cool. I mean, I hope she does good. The new song is really good. Just to watch a blade. Very good. So, but we get a lot of Linkin Park in this, and I think they're like the perfect soundtrack vibe for it.
Yeah.
So just great stuff all around. How about we could talk about some big L's for this thing, brother?
Yeah, but before we do that, let's talk about the cast.
We haven't even. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
we have not even talked about the cast, brother.
Yeah. So obviously, Sam Witwicky, Shia LaBeouf.
My
I
sister.
think he's such an underrated actor.
My sister calls him Shia LaBeouf.
Why?
I don't know why. You gotta ask her, bro.
I think he can easily be one of the greatest actors of our generation.
He took a long break.
But he took a long break,
Let me ask
and
you
I think he
something.
might be going through like some episodes.
Yeah, bro. Let me ask you something. My wife said this. I don't know if it's true. She said he carried the film. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think he's a big part about it. He's the main protagonist,
Mhm.
but I mean, you have other people.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I agree with anything my wife says. First of all. Second of all, I also told him, like, I don't know, Bumblebee. I think like the character
Even, like,
Bumblebee was
Optimus
really good.
Prime, dude.
Optimus Prime. Yeah. So who else we got, brother?
We have Megan Fox as Michaela Baines, or
Mhm.
yeah, Baines. Wow, so many people's first crushes, bro.
Shia LaBeouf for you?
Megan Fox, bro. Yeah, I mean, I remember my first crush ever on TV, bro.
Damn, let's get serious, bro. Who was it?
Well, that fictional or not? No, well, my first one, I was like 7,
Yeah.
but it was that one girl from what's it called? Small Town. Remember the guy that did push-ups?
Small Town.
It was Lazy Town. Do you remember the girl with the pink hair?
That's so random, bro.
Do you remember Lazy Town?
Yeah,
Spartacus.
I remember Lazy Town. Dang,
Man,
Spartacus.
dude, the memes and everything. Such a beautiful thing. Also, kind of getting sidetracked, but like, he took a while to like thank the memers and like everyone that was like
dude.
memeing about him, because they raised so much money for
Yeah.
his operations and stuff like that. And it's so unfortunate that we
Yeah.
lost him, but still really cool.
You know who surprised me that was in this film? Crazy transition.
Tyrese Gibbs.
Nah. I mean, I was like, oh, that's the guy from Fast and Furious.
I know who, bro.
Who?
Nah, bro, this is gonna make me sad now, dude.
Oh, him as well. I wasn't going for him. I remembered him.
Who?
Well, right now you're thinking of Bernie Mac. Bro.
Bernie Mac, bro. America.
Was this his last film, brother?
No, dude, there's no way.
Dog,
he died years later.
I think this is his last film, dog.
Oh man, I don't.
America.
There's
Oh, that was more Obama, but yeah, dude, Bernie Mac, and everybody was great in this, bro. Everybody was great in this. I think this was his last film. Check it out, bro.
Bernie Mac. There's no way.
You know, well, anyway, you know who I think was crazy in this? Anthony Hopkins, bro, is in this.
Who is he? Is
He's
he
like
one of the
the
Transformers?
general. He's like the general guy,
Oh,
which is like crazy. He's like in this.
dude, you're right. Actually, I'm so sorry because he passed away in 2008, and this movie came out in 2007, bro.
Damn, bro.
The Bernie Mac show. So when we were in Mexico, the Bernie Mac
I didn't
show
even
would
like that
always
show.
turn on after some Family Guy, some Friends, and we would just watch it like randomly. And honestly, it wasn't even that good of a show. But Bernie Mac was there when we needed him.
Yeah, bro. And I
So
wasn't
gotta
there.
pay some respect to Bernie Mac, man.
You know who else is in this?
Who, bro?
Angelina Jolie's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, John Voight.
Okay.
He's in this. too.
Yeah, Anthony Anderson. Do you know who that is?
Anthony Anderson, negative, brother. Who's that?
Anthony Anderson is also another comedian that comes out in this. He
Oh yeah, dude, hilarious, bro.
so funny.
So
His moments are really good.
dude, he was on, dude. He had it on, bro. He was really good, dude.
Where else have we seen this guy?
Huh? Anthony,
Anthony Anderson.
dude, Scary Movie,
Scary Movie,
Kangaroo
okay.
Jack.
I'm trying to find like other ones, but I can't even see.
Dog, what do you mean, dude? He's in a bunch of stuff. Well, I know him from Scary Movie mainly. Barbershop, Agent Cody Banks 2,
Agent Cody Banks is where I know him from.
probably.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Scary Movie 3. Scary Movie 3 actually with the Eminem rap battle.
Yeah,
That's him. That's him. Thank
That's
God.
him with Kevin Hart at the
With
time.
Kevin Hart,
Unknown
bro.
Kevin Hart.
Unknown, dude. Super under the radar.
So
Actually, he was
funny,
on
dude.
Snakes on a Plane.
Thanks on a plane, but that was all around the same time.
That is true. But I think that's it for the cast, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Tyrese Gibson.
Everyone's really good in this. What, is he dead?
No, but he's like, what more do you want from me? That's him
Oh,
crying.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so sad because divorce, all that stuff, and he's like giving so many thousands of dollars to like his daughter, and he's like they're taking away everything, and yeah, so sad. This is why the Bible says don't get a divorce.
That's a hard turn, but yes. Anyway, but also the parents are very good in this. I think they're very funny. Eva thinks they're my wife. She thinks that they were particularly
They're
very
right.
good.
You don't think Transformers 2007 is cringe?
No, I think You know why? I think you know what it is, bro. I think it created a world where it all fits and it's very good.
I think this movie is super cringe, but oh well.
No.
Let's go on to the next
Let's talk about big L's, brother.
big L's in this movie. For me, I think the biggest one, the writing, the cringiness of it.
I don't think it's that cringe. I mean, I wouldn't call it cringy. I just think it created this world where these like lines work. And also you have to remember at the time there wasn't anything really like this. So it was like, you know what I mean?
It doesn't take away from the fact that it's cringy, bro. I show you 2001: A Space Odyssey. It is not cringy.
Well, yeah,
And
that's
was
a
made.
different type of movie,
That
bro.
is a good point.
Show me an action comedy, and because this is an action comedy, and you'll get some of that cringe in any movie you watch.
I guess when you classify it like that, you do have a point.
You have to, bro.
However, it's still an L for me, bro. Give me one of your L's.
My L, and I think this is just like my biggest one because I don't have a lot. I had to really think about it. I think the first and the second act are super good, like fast. We're on to the next thing, but then they like do a build up for the third act, and I think it slows it down a little too much. I think, but I get it because it's like a build up to make it like hype. But I was like watching it, it's like everything's happening fast and good and at the right time, and now it's like, oh, we're slowing down big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a good one. I think for me also, like as a filmmaker, like there's continuity errors. Like I think they're too obvious for me. That's the only issue that I have with it as well. There's a lot of scenes. It happens twice in this movie in the span of like 20-30 minutes where something happens and then it cuts to a scene and it's pitch black. It's nighttime, baby. So I don't know, like little things like that. It's like I'll say it's L's. It's little L's. But still brings it down for me a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think you have a point where it's like the movie they created has to do with some of the line delivery, but regardless of that, like I think the actors pull off the lines
100%, bro.
But the writing still for me is just like, oh my days.
I think like a really good line Shia LaBeouf's character says to Megan Fox, he's like, I think there's more to you than meets the eye, right? Which is such a cringe line, but it's acknowledging the line and it's acknowledging the world they live in, but it works. But actually another big L for me. Another big L for me, and I think this one. I think there's like oddly a little too much sexual content for this. I think there's like just jokes, which I'm like, I get their jokes. It's PG-13, but I still think I'm like, oh, there's like a lot going on here.
I mean, you do see it a lot, especially having Megan freaking Fox in this movie. But however, like Michael Bay is also known to have that.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
It's a very Michael Bay thing.
And the last one for me, I felt like it missed a little bit on the like. I felt like we needed to fight for something, not just like the all spark. I felt like it was like I think we needed like Optimus Prime, and I know he kind of did it, but I felt like it didn't hit, or it should have tried to hit better. Where we needed something like humanity needs help. They're good people. They just need the light to show the way, type of thing, you know. And he does it a little bit because he's like, we can't hurt the humans or whatever. But I feel like it needed a little more of that, and that would have been like I felt like it needed a speech, like a lit speech from Optimus Prime, and I think that would have been like perfect. But literally, that's the L's for me in this.
Solid, yeah, solid. Let's go to big wins then.
Let's
start with your biggest one, bro.
I mean, I don't have biggest. I just have a list of 7 wins, bro. So you tell me if we want to hear them all, or you want to go one to one.
Go,
bro. The sound is perfect.
Okay,
but not only the sound, bro. The soundtrack is actually really good.
Yeah, bro. The soundtrack is really good.
Made by Steve Jablinski.
Okay.
You know what else he's done?
No.
Pretty much just Transformers movies.
Okay.
But I think he does really good, like, because it's almost like literally almost iconic. And I know it has to do with the fact that we've been to Universal Studios. We've been on the Universal Studios ride. So I know like that sound is like connected to that. But I just think it's really, really good.
Definitely.
I also like whatever the difference is between like the music in it and not the music in it.
So the soundtrack is the songs that have existed before, and then the score is what you're saying you liked.
Yeah, don't ever interrupt me again, please. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, but I actually like both. I think it's really good. Linkin Park always smacks, bro.
There's also other songs in it, like "Who's Gonna Drive You Home," and then
wow, I feel good.
Is that one in it?
Yeah, that one is in it.
Yeah.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, talking about sounds and music.
Yeah.
How did you feel about Bumblebee not being able to talk? Like, did you understand him? Did you not? Did you like that?
I remember when I was a kid, I didn't really understand him. Like, it was a gimmick that I didn't really. No, it was a gimmick that I found interesting at the time. However, throughout more like hearing of it and stuff like that, I was like, how can they not fix his sound box, bro? Like, honestly, but it was all right.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think it's cool. My wife, she says that first she says she loves me, but I don't know if I believe her. Second, she says that it's not. She doesn't like how they did that, and I also know like a lot of people didn't like it because it wasn't like that in the TV show or anything like that. And then that fool couldn't speak for like the next like 3 movies or whatever.
They kept that gimmick,
yeah. So, but I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think it's nice. I also think a big win for this, and we talked about it a little bit. I just think everyone's really good in their role. Everybody, bro, from the FBI people to the soldier people to like everybody. I just think they're really good in this role. I feel like I like this movie a lot more than you like this movie.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, possibly. You do seem more passionate about it. That's for sure.
I'm not passionate about Transformers, bro. I don't give a damn about Transformers. But I do think like I look at this movie as a blockbuster movie, and because of that, I give it a lot of grades. And it's funny because even in my notes before we've even talked about this, I gave it 2 different ratings. So one is like my blockbuster rating, and the other one's like, okay, I'm being serious about this movie. Like as a movie, like this is what it is, dude. Shia LaBeouf kills it, bro. Shia LaBeouf kills it.
He's
we
amazing.
talked about that. He's super good, dude. Super funny. I know he improved a lot of the scenes. You can look at the bloopers, and he's just making everybody laugh. And what he says is actually really funny in them too. For me, as a person who doesn't know a lot about it, dude, I think CGI is great in this, bro. I think it's actually like dang near perfect for me, bro. Like, I don't know. Like just in the world they've created, like it just looks good, bro. And then I also know there was a lot that went into like their actual transforming, where they had like I don't know if this is true or not, but I remember reading this. They had like a real car in like the digital world, and they made every piece actually transform into what it was. Now they don't do that, but I know for the first couple films they did. Dog Bernie Mac, bro.
That's a big win for you.
Dude, he's just funny. He's cool. He's like,
hey, mama.
Hey, mama. And the mom flips him off or whatever. And I'm just like, hell yeah, bro. Hilarious, dude. Dude, this is a straight up blockbuster film for me, man.
Solid.
What are some big wins for you, brother?
Yeah, I think my biggest win has to be the visual effects in this movie. For sure, 100%. This is what blew me away about visual effects. It made me realize like it's going to be hard to be a visual effects artist. But for sure, that's something that blew me away. I'll say for sure Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox did a great job in this role in this movie. I think it was fantastic for them. Could they have been replaced, bro? What do you think?
Not really. Not Shia LaBeouf.
Not Shia LaBeouf, for sure. I mean, they replaced Megan Fox, in the other movies.
Did they replace her, or is there like her character just die or something?
Honestly, not a lot of people know, but like Shia LaBeouf says one of the lines where it's like, "Oh, what happened to Michaela?" or something like that, or like Michaela's over there or something like that. Yeah, something like something super subtle, but doesn't really make sense. Visual effects. I think the pacing of the movie is really good. The action scenes are really good. The military, all that stuff. Oh man, I think Michael Bay is one of those like visionary directors, kind of like Zack Snyder.
100%.
But besides that, I think that's pretty much a big win. Give me the final mate, bro.
Here's the final mate for me, bro. Here's my rating. As a blockbuster film, not being too hateful on it, dude, honestly, 9 out of 10. You can pop this movie anytime, any day, any whatever, and it's a good watch. Like, you're just hanging out, you're watching it, it's a good movie. But then you watch, like, if I put on my, like, I like movies and let me critique this, 7.5 out of 10, brother.
Solid.
What about you, bro?
Yeah,
what's your
final mate for this movie? Overall, I think this is a great guilty pleasure. It's like one of those movies that if you say you love, dude, no hate on it. Like, legit, like, you love what you love.
Yeah, it's not Godzilla versus Kings of Monsters.
It's not Godzilla versus King of Monsters, which, fun fact, dude, you know who's a big Transformers nerd?
Who?
Alex
Calderon. Our friend?
Yeah.
Godzilla King of Monsters.
I'm surprised, bro, and I was like, wow, we should have brought him in. But yeah, he tried to make me watch Transformers Rise of the Beast, and we were watching it, and honestly, even he was like, this is not catching my attention. I was just like,
it really dropped off, and I think they started filming for overseas because those people they love it. I don't know if those people sounds mean or whatever, but the people overseas they just love these type of movies.
Yeah, and I mean for sure, and I mean Rise of the Beast, it was all right. It wasn't too crazy. Which, by the way, sorry, before I give you guys my final mate, do you know the official order of how you should watch these movies?
Hit me with it, Bob.
All right, so the chronological order is, well, obviously Transformers 1 would be historically the most recent or the most newest one when it comes to the chronological order of Transformers. But this came out like billions of years before, like Bumblebee. So Bumblebee is the first one you should watch chronologically. Then it's Rise of the Beast.
I've heard Bumblebee's pretty good.
I heard Bumblebee. Yeah, Bumblebee is solid. I think it goes probably Transformers 2007 and Bumblebee is like around here.
I've heard of that.
Transformers Rise of the Beast, then the first Transformers, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Dark Side of the Moon, or Dark of the Moon, sorry, I say Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Transformers Age of Extinction, and then Transformers The Last Night. So yeah, definitely that's the order. And to give you my final math and final rating on this movie, for me, bro, it is a 3 out of 5. Or a 3.5 sometimes.
What does that mean
5.
out of 10, bro?
That's a 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's a 6 out of 10.
Nah,
almost
bro,
7
you're
out
being
of 10.
too harsh on this movie, honestly.
Nah, I'm being realistic, bro. Like, honestly,
well,
like
realistically, there's never going to be a robot transformer alien, but sorry.
What?
Nothing.
I was going to say a good robot movie. Look at Big Hero 6, bro.
Big Hero 6, bro?
Big Hero 6 is a freaking amazing movie.
Do you think Big Hero 6 is better than Transformers, bro?
Yeah, 100%.
Damn, bro,
easily, bro. There's no doubt in my mind. But would you rather go meet Baymax or Optimus Prime? Universal Studios versus Disney.
I've never seen Baymax in Disney, so I want to see him. But I've seen Optimus Prime or Megatron.
I hear Megatron is hilarious, bro. Like at the lines, people, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's pretty funny, dude. I like that they do that.
It is really funny. Let me give you some last questions about this movie. A little bit of trivia not trivia, but like just questions for you guys.
Yeah.
Let me give you this awesome death battle, bro. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're ready for this one. This one's actually a good one, bro.
Okay.
Death battle, bro. Optimus Prime versus Gundam, bro. Who wins this death battle, bro? A battle to the death, bro.
You know what, bro? It's a tough one, and I'm gonna tell you why it's a tough one, dude. It's a tough one because I never watched Gundam. I watched it when I was a little kid, so I just like robots, but never like lore or anything.
Yeah.
But I would have to give it to Gundam, bro.
Really?
Oppa Gundam style, bro. That's what I always say.
Like his battle style looks freaking amazing, bro. The sword, the shield is freaking iconic. He can fly literally in the suit. So good, bro. The ending of Ready Player One is one of my favorites. Seeing him there. But nah, dude, I'd give it to Optimus Prime. I think it's
really
probably
nah, bro. I think it's Gundam style, bro.
I think Optimus Prime was like, look at his enemy, bro. Look at that Megatron, bro.
Megatron.
Like, look at the battle, you know? I think I would have to give it to Optimus Prime, but I think Gundam, Battle IQ, give it to Gundam, bro.
I don't know enough about him to be like, he could do this, he can do that. I don't know, bro.
It's an anime, bro.
I even feel like Gundam isn't even his name, bro. I think that's the name of the anime. I feel like people in the comments are going to be hating on us for calling him Gundam style.
Gundam? No, that is his name.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know.
I'd give it to Optimus Prime, bro. Unfortunately, let me give you another versus battle, bro. This one's gonna be interesting. Are you ready?
Yes.
Megatron. Right? Megatron. OP. You know, toe to toe with Optimus Prime, bro. Versus Frieza. From Dragon Ball Z. Who do you have in a death battle, bro? Purple against purple, bro.
Is Megatron purple?
Considered.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, brother. Frieza is a powerful homeboy.
Frieza is very powerful, bro.
Frieza's very powerful.
Frieza's power level is up notch.
What the heck was that?
That was my Frieza impression. You scum little.
It's like bringing up like 5 octaves. He talks like a girl. I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously,
Okay, yeah, it is a girl. Frieza's. Oh, voice acting.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? I think I'm gonna give it to Frieza for a couple of reasons. Ask me why.
Why, bro?
Thanks for asking why. I think speed. I think he's faster.
Yeah,
just 100% faster.
I think like Gold Frieza is like super OP too, bro.
Yeah. What about Cooler though? That's his brother's name.
Yeah.
No, dude. I think Frieza would definitely take down Megatron. I just think the speed and the strength and the power. If you told me Frieza took a pill, a rhino pill, bro, that makes him huge, bro. Like the size of Megatron, bro. I think if you told me that, then I would maybe like, because I think Megatron and him at the same size would be a good battle, but I just give it to Frieza, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'd give it to Frieza as well. I mean, Frieza has so many abilities, bro. So many transformations. There's even like Golden Frieza, Final Frieza, Black Frieza, bro. One of the newest ones. She has a lot of powers like the Ki Blast, Death Cannons, Death Waves, and stuff like that. But when you see like the arsenal when it comes down to, I guess, what's his name? Megatron, bro. So Megatron, his height, bro, his age, like vital IQ, leader of the Decepticons, leader of his own army. Like, look at him, bro. Look at his arsenal, bro. He has antimatter, panic, flights, energy sword, fusion cannons. Like, his abilities are pretty up there, bro. His feats might not be though. But yeah, honestly, I'd probably give it to Frieza as well,
I think
bro.
Frieza's got it, bro.
Frieza takes it. Frieza takes the cake on that one, bro.
100%.
Now, this is the last one, bro.
Okay.
This is the last one, bro. Everything on the line. Everything on the line, bro.
Everything.
All right? This is for who's the best, bro.
Okay.
Optimus Prime against phenomenal 2-time winning Piston Cup
Oh my God.
Lightning McQueen, bro.
I thought you were gonna say Apollo Creed or something.
No. But this is not a death battle, bro. Lightning McQueen. Have you seen that one picture where he's like moaning? Like, I think he's getting like
massage.
You haven't seen that one, bro? I don't know if I could put the picture here.
No,
it's so funny.
What are you talking about, bro? No.
No, but yeah. Let's say they're racing for the Piston Cup, bro. Who wins?
I would have to say Lightning McQueen, brother. How fast can a trailer go?
Bro, he can just transform. He's a transformer.
But
and then fly.
But he has to follow the rule. Even if he's doing a track. It's the Piston Cup, bro. The Piston Cup has rules,
this
bro.
This is a death race, bro.
The Piston Cup has rules. You said Piston Cup, bro. So even if he stands up and runs, how fast could he run? Literally Google how fast can Optimus Prime run. So
the top speed of Optimus Prime is 100 miles per hour, bro.
100 miles per hour. You know what the top speed of Lightning McQueen is? I don't think he ever could hit 200 miles an hour. He hit like 195. That's the whole point of the third one. So I think Lightning McQueen wins this.
He goes 200 miles per hour. 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds.
You have to check me, bro. You ain't got to check me on cars, bro. My youngest son loves it, bro. Shout out to my youngest son. I love you.
If you're ever watching in the future, what's up, bro?
I love you, bro. You're a 2-year-old right now.
You are a 2-year-old. That's all the death battles I had for you guys. But
Lightning McQueen takes it, bro.
Lightning McQueen would take it 100%. What about Bumblebee, though?
That's a better one. But
you know why that's interesting?
Why?
Because they're based off the same car.
Dang. Well, how fast does a Camaro go?
Pretty much the same as freaking Lightning McQueen.
Are you sure? I don't know.
Well, I mean, kind of. I mean, it's not... Lightning McQueen is not 100% based on, like, a Camaro.
Yeah. But he looks like one, so I guess.
Somewhat.
How fast does the 2007 Camaro...
Oh, my gosh.
This is important to the viewers. I'm sure you guys are on the edge of your seat right now.
2007 Camaro ZL1 top speed is 198 miles per hour. It's the same as Lightning McQueen. That's a good one right
there, bro. But here's how Lightning McQueen wins. You ready, bro? What'd that tongue do, bro? Lightning McQueen's tongue, bro.
Oh, gosh, bro. Lightning McQueen's ego would get him ruined.
Nah, the tongue, bro. The tongue.
His tongue game crazy.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know why you have to dig into that. But no, for real, bro. Lightning McQueen would win it because of the tongue, bro.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen is based on actually, it's based on a Chevrolet Corvette C6. So it's not Lightning McQueen is not based on a Camaro, but still Chevy. So definitely interesting. That's a good battle, though.
That's a good battle. That's a good one right there, bro.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Co-op Talks, where we talked about Transformers 2007. What is coming up, John?
Coming up is a lot of stuff in life, bro.
A lot of stuff. I think for next week, we're going to talk about the best fall movies to watch, just because fall starts on September 22nd. We're also going to be reviewing Transformers 1, talking about that as well. That's one of the movies we will do a co-op talks on about as well. It's probably going to be a short one because we already talked about everything that has to do with Transformers.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that is the case. Thank you guys so much again for watching. If you guys give us those 5-star ratings on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, thank you so much. We got one person to give us a 5-star rating. So thank you guys so much. We're trying to climb up the scales on that. For sure. But if you guys have any questions or anything like that, you guys can reach us on our social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, any comments that you guys have there. Right? We have actually a lot of comments that we do need to reply to sooner or later.
Yeah, we should do an episode.
But we'll do an episode on answering those comments, especially on the Co-op Cinema. Catch us, watch the previous episode as well. And thank you guys so much.
God bless you guys.